Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to print the Latin alphabet in lowercase in reverse order, meaning from Z to A on a single line in Golang. So as you can see the instructions here. They remember us here that a line is a sequence of characters preceding the end of line character. And they said that please note that casting is not allowed for this exercise. But what is casting, guys? In programming, casting refers to converting a value from one data type to another. It is often used when a value of one type must be used as another. And in Golang, casting is explicit because we have to specify the type we want to convert the value to. So here is an example. So we have a variable x of type integer, which is, assigned the value 42. And now we want to cast x, which is an integer value, the floating point value. As you can see, we just specify here, we have the variable y of type float 64. And in order to cast x, to convert it into float 64, we just, call the type, the float 64 um, data type, and then the x, which is an integer value. So if we print these two out, we will get 42. So you will see the type of this is going to be floating point, the type of x is going to be integer, and this is going to be float type. So let me give you an example. Okay, guys, now if we run this program, go run, you would see x is of type int, y is of type float 64. So what we've done here, we've converted x of type integer 42 to a floating point value, which is, float 64 using the key word float 64. So this is what casting is in Golang, how we convert values. And in this exercise, we are not allowed to use this because, as you can see here, please note that casting is not allowed for this exercise. So if it was allowed, so we would have something. Would have used this method. But first of all, guys, because we have another restriction here, we can only use this function, which is located in this package. So the first thing we need to do is to go and get this. Okay, I'm gonna go and get this to be able to use the print run function. Okay, so we get to go. So if we come here now, you will see some. So we have imported this we have grabbed this package on the internet. So now what we can do, we don't need this, the printf package. So now what we can do, if we were allowed to use this, we would have used a for loop and then start, because now we want to print the alphabet in reverse order. So we're gonna start from Z, okay, and go up to 97, which is A, and we are decrementing it. So we're gonna use this print run function. So you see, this is casting. What we're doing here is casting, which is not allowed in this exercise, okay? So if I print a new line here, so if we were allowed to use casting, we would have used this method and it would work fine, you see, from Z to A. But we are not allowed to use casting, so this method, we're not gonna use it. So that's the reason why I'm gonna I'm gonna comment it out so that we can use another method. So the simplest way to do this is to create a variable, okay, reverse alphabet, and store this into our string. So this is a variable, and then use a for loop. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a for range loop, reverse alpha, and then call print run, print the character, and then print a new line here. Okay. So that's it. Let me clean this up and go run. Okay, here you go. So this is the easiest way to achieve this, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in my next video.